Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Skorpion G. It's not a Skorpion G, it's just a standard Skorpion. It's the Tier 8 German tank destroyer. It's located on the northeast spawn of Glacier and it's under the command of giddyliddy. Oh dear. Traffic jam problems again, Giddy. Yep. She seems to crash into people right at the start of battles quite a lot. Okay, well she's going up to this height so she can get good solid sightings at the enemy at the start of the game. She's got a 128mm gun, a Kanonen, and 490 Alpha. Oh, just took out that AMD with one shot. So he's back in the garage wondering what happened to his game. Well, he did sit there for a rather long time, and that was pest control. Now, this is the Skorpion, the new version that Wargaming brought in so they could sell you the same tank twice. This one is the unbranded version, or the one that doesn't have the pattern on the outside, so you have to colour it yourself. And giddyliddy's admiring her trophy, as well she should, because killing those things is a public service to the Arty. Okay, looking towards the aircraft carrier. Yeah, he's just outside view range. Not outside render range though. You can see that red line actually extends past that point, so he might actually still appear if one of the enemy tanks tries to get up on the aircraft carrier. I always try and aim for the gap because if the enemy does appear, it gives you enough time to work out when the shot should go. And giddyliddy's pulled back a bit. T-21's going up the ramp. Looks like the enemy's not really interested. Oh, but there's somebody she should be concerned about. That's a T-28 prototype. Was no T-25 pilot, sorry. Oh, one through his turret for 503. And she wasn't spotted. But oh no, that's bad news, because she wasn't looking towards the aircraft carrier. An Su-100M1 has now made its way up the ramp, and I think our T-21's about to get a very nasty surprise. Let's hope he takes action soon enough. T-25 is staying around the corner. Doesn't want to get another round into him, and yeah, unfortunately our T-21 didn't survive. The Su-100M1 is up there, but as he's a non-turreted tank destroyer, it's going to make it life fairly difficult for him. Unfortunately, the Churchill 7 also went up the ramp, but he did get wiped out shortly afterwards. The Nashorn had him. Okay, IS-6. Good round, 554 high roll. As I said, it's 490 alpha for these rounds. You can penetrate 246mm of armor, and she takes out the Su-100M1. So that's 2 kills. The AMD and the Su-100M1. Now I'm wondering, is that the same Su-100M1 that went up on the carrier? It is! So she just took out the tank that actually took out her T-21. He must have come down from the carrier on the other side. Okay. There's a KV-13 round there as well as an IS-6. Looking down towards the centre. Got a Renegade there. He's up near the centre. The turret on the Skorpion does traverse very, very slowly. T-25 is probing on the IS. She might get a shot on him. I wouldn't take that shot though, it's only a pixel. Yeah, didn't think it would work. And at that moment the Renegade appeared. Only briefly though. He's going around the outside. He's coming up on that T-43. Looks like the T-43 is requesting fire. Is it somebody else? Nice. Go for it. Oh, it ricochets off the top of the turret. She could have had a clean shot, but she might get another one. He's moving forwards. He's going after that T-43, and that time it did pen. Low roll, but it's still a good pen. 487. That IS-6 just taken around. Now, can we spot the Renegade? Oh, he's gone down behind the ramp, so he's the other side. So she's going to cover this corner. We've just lost the IS. Okay, Giddy Liddy's going down. Let's get down and dirty with that IS-6. Be very careful on that corner. That's where the ice is thin. But she can take that IS-6 out with one shot. And she can probably take out the KV-13 and the Renegade as well. One after the other. She's going after the KV-13 first. There he is. Locks on. Takes him out. Good shot. Nicely done. Third kill. Now, I do know that during this battle, one of the so-called pro players was actually moaning about Giddy Liddy's play because she was getting all the damage on the enemy. Okay, she's going around the outside. Nice. But you have to remember, you have to pull back, otherwise the enemy tank destroyers will get a free shot at you when you go around this corner. So be very brief. Line up your shot. That's it. Locks on. Oh, didn't get that one right. Took a round from the IS-6. That's payback. Giddy Liddy did put a round into him earlier for 554, so he probably wanted to get that one back. But now he knows that Giddy Liddy's going to be on this corner, and yep, bye-bye. So she's got 4 kills now. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, that's what I was... that's what I said. You have to pull back from that corner because the tank destroyers will be sitting there waiting to fire at you the moment you pop out, and she was still spotted. The Achilles knew she was there. Now, if I was her, I'd abandon this position, go around the carrier, come from the other side, and take the Renegade from the rear. He's waiting on that corner for her to come around the side. If she goes around the other side, she can attack him from the rear. That's where the Panzer IV Schmaltern is. I think she's going to do that. Good. Or is she? Oh. She's umming and ahhing about it at the moment. No, it's the Schmaltern saying, go Skorpion. And the Achilles has moved into a position. He's actually taking fire. Don't go towards the ice. Don't go towards the edge. She's too close to the edge. Oh, that was very, very close indeed. She would have gone for swim. She's trying to get the Renegade. She nearly went for a swim. There's the Renegade. And she takes him out the game. That's her 5th kill. One short of a Top Gun. She did take a lot of damage from that shot. 332 hit points. And that's it. The game's over. And the Churchill 7 was lost in battle, which presumes that he'd actually disconnected or was an AFK. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's a 2nd class tanker for Giddy Liddy in the Rheinmetall Skorpion. Not the Skorpion G, the 2nd one they tried to sell you because they want to sell you the same tank twice. Yep, it's a tier 8 tank destroyer, but it's a very good one, still the same. And, well, she only managed to get a fighter badge because she did get 5 kills though. just 1 short of the top gun, a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged her, and a 5 effect for doing more damage than the hit points of her own vehicle, and a win rate from that battle was 3,728, which is super unicum standard, and she did get some nice kills. Let's have a look at the team score. She's up at the top of the table, 1 below the top scorer, the IS-3, who managed to get a cool-headed and a steel wall for 4,067 hit points of damage, but the IS-6 managed to get the high caliber at 3,722. Now, why has he got a high caliber with less damage than the IS-3? That kind of supposes the IS-3 did something that actually lost him the high caliber, and that may be that he actually did some damage to one of his own teammates or fired on one of his own teammates, and that disqualified him from the high caliber. But giddyliddy's the next high scorer with 2,961, and when it came to kills, she's got the top slot with 5, and the other guys only get 3. And the funny thing is that the so-called pro player got less kills than she did. And when it came to base XP, it was the IS-3 who got the highest with 1,367, and giddyliddy managed 904. She fired 11 shots, got 9 direct hits, 8 penetrations, damage of 2,961 hit points, of which 2,418 were at more than 300 meters. She received 3 hits from the enemy, all 3 were penetrations. I'm afraid the Skorpion is based on the hull of a Panther, and it's got virtually no armor whatsoever, so shells just go straight through, I'm afraid. 6 enemy vehicles damaged, 5 destroyed, and she earned 76,419 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 36,383 credits. She picked up 25 bonds from the Veni Vidi Vici and 1,356 XP times 2 for the first victory, 136 for this being a premium vehicle, took away 2,848 experience points altogether. So she said moaning pro, yes. Well, sometimes you get a player who thinks they know it all, and unfortunately they don't. And so they start moaning that you're not doing it right, or you're not going when you should be going. And sometimes it's better to hold back and not to get a shot through you, like the Achilles did to her when she poked out round that corner. And I think after that Achilles put a hole in her, she was a little more cautious about going round. But please don't go near the edge, because you went right over the thin ice, right at the edge of the map. And I've seen a KV2 go swimming on that map, and it's not a nice sight when they disappear below the ice. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thanks very much for watching.